want to thank everyone for coming tonight. If we could rise for the Pledge of Allegiance, please. Flag is in the right-hand corner. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. I'd like to welcome our Board of Education members, Dr. Wills, fellow administrators, teachers, parents, and our class of 2018 soon-to-be graduates. As Dr. Wills could tell you, I couldn't wait for tonight's ceremony to recognize all of you. The class of 2018 is a core group of quality young people, and I am beyond delighted to be here to recognize you tonight with approximately $50,000 worth of scholarships and awards. As each of you were getting seated tonight and I looked around and the Beatles song In My Life was playing, my eyes began to water as I began thinking that each of you is moving on and I'm not going to see your smiling faces next year. And just like the song says, you know, there are many people who come and go in your life, and every year we have a new class of graduates that move on to bigger and better things. But I want this class to know, indeed, you are very, very special, and no other class compares to you. Before we begin, because I don't want to forget to do this, I want us all to give Mrs. Heller a big round of applause. Because she has been working for months organizing your applications, meeting with people who donate the scholarship money, doing the certificates, doing the script, planning everything down to the T. And our secretaries out front, Mrs. Arifice and Mrs. Jeanette, put out a really nice display tonight to recognize you. We have Mr. Mahoney here making sure that the ceremony is live streamed. And it's important that parents and students know that our teachers and our counselors and everybody loves your children very much, but also our support staff goes out of their way to make sure that everything is just right for your children to make it extra special for them. And I think that that's important for everybody to recognize. With that, I'd like to invite our guidance counselors up, Mrs. Davino and Mrs. Kildoff, who are going to present our first awards this evening.
Good evening. Every year, Mr. Campion, Mrs. Kilduff, and I have the distinct pleasure of presenting a variety of awards to the graduating class. As guidance counselors, we have the opportunity to work with our students over 4 years and have the ability to get to know them on so many levels. This event tonight, combined with graduation next week, really puts things into perspective for us as guidance counselors and for all of you as parents of how proud we are of this fantastic graduating class. So congratulations to the class of 2018. The following Putnam Valley High School seniors were recognized by the New York State Higher Education Services Corporation for their academic excellence. These awards are presented to the following students: Joseph Abate. That way. Yeah. Chloe Berger. Paige Lee. This way. We're going to go this way. Congrats, Joe. You going to shake this hand? Congrats, Chloe. You guys can exit down the stage then. Stage right, left, whatever it is. Jonilla Marina. And Olivia Schmidt. Oh, you want them to go that way? Okay. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Next round. This way they're going to go.
The New York State Comptroller's Achievement Award is presented to students who have excelled academically and have also shown leadership potential by volunteering his or her time to serve the school or community. Comptroller DiNapoli sends his sincere congratulations and his best wishes to the graduating class of 2018. These awards are presented to the following students. We gotta look out for each other. Kevin Gallo. Brittany Gona. Erica Seidman. Cosette Shields. Angeli Tamias. Jason White. And Camilla Garces, who is she's unable to be here this evening to receive her award. The State of New York Office of the Attorney General is proud to present the Ptsa Award. It reads, in recognition of your tremendous commitments to bettering yourself, your school, and your community, your strength of character, which has helped you to achieve your goals and will guide you in making the right decisions in the future, and your remarkable courage, which will aid you in meeting all the challenges ahead. And these year's recipients are Haley Lewis, and Erin Pedersen.
Hudson Valley Gateway Chamber scholarships are awarded to high school students attending Croton Harmon, Hendrick Hudson, Lakeland, Peekskill, Putnam Valley, and Walter Panis high schools. One $1,000 scholarship is awarded per school annually to high school seniors who are pursuing advanced level education. Recipients are selected on the basis of academic record, leadership, participation in school, community activities, and work experience, honors, awards, recognition received. This year we are pleased to award this scholarship to Maddie Deegan, and I will say I went to the breakfast last week and it was beautiful, and Maddie was recognized for all of her accomplishments, and I personally am so proud of her.
Our next two presenters are from the Enoch Crosby chapter of the Daughters of the Revolution, here to present the Enoch Crosby DAR Scholarship. Please welcome Jennifer Pollock and Grace Zimmerman.
On behalf of the Enoch Crosby chapter, Daughters of the American Revolution, we are happy to present Lauren DeRubis with our 2018 scholarship.
Next, on behalf of our high school SRO, Deputy Ryan McMahon, who wanted to be here tonight and couldn't, but he's very proud to have us present the Putnam County Sheriff's Office Police Benevolent Association Scholarship to Daniel Martinez. Please welcome Mr. Jim Witt to the podium to present the Thomas J. Witt Memorial Scholarship.
Good evening, everybody. I'm president of the Hope for Youth Foundation, and we give a scholarship out each year in memory of Nancy and Jim Witt, our son, who died of cancer. Tom was a Putnam Valley student when it was a K through 9 district, not as it is now. Tommy loved learning. He was a scholar. He valued education. And thus it is appropriate that this award goes to Joanna Belk. Also a scholar, and more than that, she is a hardworking, kind, caring, and gives a lot of service back to the community. We had a luncheon last Friday, at which time she received a check, and I want to show you what a real winner looks like. Congratulations, Joanna.
I'd now like to invite to the podium Elizabeth Broas, President of the Putnam Valley CSEA, for our next presentation.
Good evening. This year's recipient is a young woman with an incredible work ethic. She's an exceptional student with good grades that are the direct result of a lot of hard work. Her demonstrated respect for her peers has led her to being an elected leader among them. Perhaps equally important to her work ethic, this young woman has the ability to listen and really hear those around her. She's open to different opinions and is respectful in sharing her own. This young woman is Alexis Delgado.
Please welcome Maria Gabari to the podium to present the Michael Big Mike Salazzo Scholarship in memory of Mike Salazzo.
I am honored tonight to be asked to present the Big Mike Salazzo Scholarship along with Mrs. Laura Salazzo and Mrs. Millie Mish, family members that are in attendance. Big Mike was a man with a huge heart, fun-loving, adored his family, and just as important, the many children who he coached and refed through the many years. Winning the game was not the most important thing. It was learning the game and having fun. His dedication to students throughout Putnam and Westchester has been inspiring, unconditional, and devoted. His involvement with the many communities he worked in showed how much he loved the children in them. Tonight, we present the Big Mike Salazzo Scholarship to Haley Begnado, who represents everything that Mike stood for. She has a great sense of community and is always given to the children in our schools. She is kind, compassionate, and a team player. Her smile represents the many smiles we were privileged to witness on Big Mike's face.
Our next award this evening is the Kristine Mchugh Memorial Scholarship, which will be presented to two students by Dr. Guy Cohen, one of our Board of Education members.
Thank you. Good evening. I'm honored tonight to recognize two seniors who best exemplified the commitment to community service, which our former Putnam Valley graduate, Kristine Mchugh, demonstrated through her short life. Kristine made a significant difference to all the communities where she lived and worked. Kristine gave completely and unselfishly of herself to the community. Tonight, I am pleased to announce that Jojo Vega Alvarez and Leaf Manigan have been awarded the Kristine Mchugh Memorial Scholarship for clearly making a difference to this community. The award is funded by the Putnam Valley Ambulance Corps and the Hope for Youth Foundation. Their names will be added to the plaque, which is out in the hall. Through these students and the other Kristine Mchugh Scholarship winners, Kristine's spirit and dedication to the community continues to live on. On behalf of Kristine's family, the Volunteer Ambulance Corps, and the Hope for Youth, I congratulate you, and may you too continue to know success. Thank you.
Our next presenter this evening is former Putnam Valley High School teacher and coach, Mrs. Jerry Cohen, to present the next two awards.
Good evening and congratulations to the class of 2018. Dustin Strunk Ii was a talented soccer player, wrestler, and lacrosse player with so much to offer athletically. He did not let his classroom struggles deter him from hard work in his academics. He always wore a smile and enjoyed his years in Putnam Valley. In December 2002, a tragic accident took him from his family and friends in the school community. Members of the varsity girls soccer team that I coached came forward and wanted to organize an annual soccer tournament in his name, in his memory. 4 months after his death, the first annual Dustin Strunk Ii Memorial Soccer Tournament was held to raise funds for the annual scholarship. Though the tournament has not been held for the last number of years, the funds raised by these tournaments are still supporting an award for a senior girl and boy scholar athlete. I want to personally thank the faculty committee, Mr. Baker, Ms. Crucy, Mr. Lathrop, and Mrs. Gibson for their thoughtful work in choosing the candidates again this year. Since 2004, the award has been presented to both a female and male Putnam Valley High School senior scholar athlete. The criterion for the award is based on the abilities of the individual to accept the challenges of and to achieve full potential in academics. In athletics, the individual must demonstrate a high level of devotion, desire, determination, and dedication to their sport or sports. The $750 award goes to a student athlete who best exemplifies the perseverance, dedication, and commitment to excellence in academics and athletics. Congratulations to the male recipient, Greg Yvonne. One of the coaches of the female athlete commented that she is a standout athlete, but not just because of her talent, but because of her work ethic, her kind heart, and her soul. She genuinely respects and cares about all those around her. Congratulations to Kiana Thompson. On September 11, 2013, at the age of 26, Scott Kim Pelletier passed away due to complications from lung cancer. Scott attended Putnam Valley schools from kindergarten through 12th grade, graduating as the Salutatorian of the class of 2005. He graduated in 2009 from Columbia University with a degree in biomedical engineering and went on to enroll in New York City's Teachers Fellows Program. Scott taught mathematics, science, and technology at the World Journalism Preparatory Middle School in Queens. Scott was in my honors math class at Putnam Valley High School for 3 years, and also my neighbor. I remember seeing him the summer of 2010 as I walked around the development, and we talked for a while. He was not sure he wanted to continue in the Fellows Program. I certainly have an increased respect for my teachers and all teachers, he said. It is so difficult trying to teach kids who many times don't even want to be here. Well, Scott did complete the program and received his master's degree from Lehman College in science education and continued teaching. He needed to take a leave of absence to take care of his health, but had just returned to teaching, which he loved very much. He was one of those kind, gifted students that a teacher never forgets, and he became a gifted teacher who, in a short time, touched the lives of his students in such positive ways. Daniel D'Amato, also a member of the class of 2005, and a number of other of Scott's very close friends, started the Scott K. Pelletier Memorial Scholarship with blessing from Scott's parents, Joanne and Don. Each year, these friends continue to fund the scholarship through their fantasy football league. Yeah? Instead of taking the money themselves. Dan, who could not be here today, asked me to read the following for him. Scott was an incredible friend, a beloved son, a great teacher, and overall one of the most fun-loving, kind, caring, and generous people you would ever meet. Scott will be missed by many and will continue to be loved by all. This scholarship allows all of us to remember the amazing person that Scott was. The recipient of this scholarship was chosen for their outstanding performance in science and mathematics, and it is my honor this year to present the Scott K. Pelletier Memorial Scholarship to Arthur Eagle.
The next awards being presented are from the Putnam Valley Volunteer Fire Department. Please welcome Chief David Anderson to the podium. And let me give them a special thank you, because every time we send away a student to states, they willingly come over with their trucks, volunteer their time, and help us do a grand send-off. So thank you very much.
No problem. Anytime. The members of the Putnam Valley Volunteer Fire Department would like to congratulate Jason Garfalo and Caitlyn Velquez on being a scholarship recipient of the Putnam Valley Volunteer Fire Department. Scholarship is funded by the Putnam Valley Fire Department members. They each get a scholarship of $500 each. Congratulations. Thank you.
Please welcome Zachary Constantino and Eileen Riley of the Putnam Valley Business Network Scholarship.
Hi, everybody. We are very honored and proud to be here tonight as we present our scholarship awards to three very bright Putnam Valley High School students. Dan Vera and I are board members of the Putnam Valley Business Network, the Putnam Valley and surrounding areas Chamber of Commerce. Last year, we were able to provide one very talented student with a $500 scholarship. This year, I'm very excited to say we are here to present three $500 scholarships. We raise the funds for our scholarships through our events and the generous donations of our local businesses that provide us with raffle prizes. Tonight, we are thrilled to see all of the generous entities helping our Putnam Valley students through scholarship awards. With the high cost of college, tuition, these students need all the help we can give them. It is with great pride that we are able, in the form of scholarship awards, to show our appreciation for the accomplishments of our award winners. We will read excerpts from the applications provided by our scholarship winners. Here is an excerpt from our first awardee. Math and science have always been my subjects, so approaching high school, I began to think about ways I could learn how to develop these skills in a practical manner. That practical manner was STEM. Entering my sophomore year, I took an optional elective course hinged around computer engineering, electrical engineering, and computer science. The decision to enroll was my first and biggest influence in my ultimate decision to become a computer engineer. The clarity in which I foresee my professional future has been developed through countless experiences and projects. They have paved the path to my future, and I need now only to follow it. Joe Abati will be attending Northeastern University this fall to study computer engineering. And this is an excerpt from our second winner, our scholarship winner. This student is exceptional with an excellent GPA score who has participated in an impressive number of extracurricular activities during the course of her studies at Putnam Valley High School, to mention only a few. She is a musician and can play the ukulele, piano, flute, and is vice president of the Putnam Valley High School a cappella group, Tempo Mental. Scholastically, she is a member of the National Honor Society, as well as the Science, Spanish, and English Honor Societies, and Tri-Am Music Honor Society. He agrees. She was the recipient this year of the Putnam Valley High School Student Spotlight Award for AP Calculus. She has performed more than 350 hours of volunteer work and community service. She will be attending Bernard College this fall to study early childhood education. Lauren DeRubis, would you come forward? And our third awardee, a little excerpt. I couldn't avoid doing this because the essays that were prepared and the list of volunteer work, it was just overwhelming, and I wanted to share it. My future career is to become a speech pathologist. Later on, I want to become an audiologist. I chose this particular career path because of my personal experiences. I am deaf, and I wear a device called a cochlear implant. In August of 2001, I was turned on and was able to hear like everyone else. Throughout elementary school, I had to practice techniques to pronounce words clearly. I was inspired to study in this particular field because people have helped me, and I want to give back. I want to give back by helping others who are like me. I am attending Mercy College in the fall of 2018 to study in the field of communication disorders. I hope to receive my bachelor and master degrees and work in a speech pathology-related field. Later on, I hope to go back to school and receive my doctorate and become an audiologist. Haley Bagnato.
I would now like to welcome Mr. Jerry Carlin, President of the Putnam Valley Federation of Teachers, for our next presentation.
I like when short people go before me because I don't have to move the mic. I don't have that awkward. My name is Jerry Carlin. I am president of the Putnam Valley Federation of Teachers, and I'm here to award two $1,500 scholarships that the teachers give out. The only caveat for the two who win this award is before you spend your money, you must contact me personally to make sure it's an appropriate use of the money. That's a joke. You don't. The money is yours. You get the check today, cash it tomorrow, do whatever you want with it. You can spend it any way you would like. So the first award, the PVFT Community Service Scholarship Award, goes to the outstanding member of the school and the local community. This year's recipient of the PVFT Community Services Award is Trevor Earl. He was a lot shorter in 5th grade. And had I known you were going to wear shorts, I would have worn shorts like I normally do, Trevor. Thanks. Our second scholarship is the Ed Schmidt Scholarship. Ed Schmidt was a teacher here at the high school, and he was taken away from us far too early in his career. He fought a courageous battle and lost his battle to cancer several years ago. We have a scholarship in his name, and this scholarship is awarded to an outstanding student who is pursuing the wonderful career that I chose, which is teaching. This year's recipient of the PVFT Ed Schmidt Scholarship is Lauren DeRubis. You don't have to sprint across the stage. This is your moment. Congratulations. Thank you very much.
Our next award is the John C. Klein Memorial Scholarship, who honors the Putnam Valley Central School District's former teacher, principal, and superintendent, and will be presented tonight by Mr. Patrick Bellino, Director of Operations, Technology, and Transportation.
I guess I am a little taller than Jerry. So, John Klein spent 37 years here in the district. As Sandy said, he started out as a 5th grade teacher. He started the teachers union, became the principal at the elementary school, and then became the superintendent of schools as we embarked on building this beautiful building. Most importantly to me, he was a very dear, dear friend. He got me involved, and I always say he snookered me somehow, but in all honesty, it was probably the best thing he ever did for me. He got me involved at the schools and told me how one person can make a difference. I know he told that to thousands of people too, so that's how we got everybody to do everything. So he was a dear, dear man. He had 3 daughters who he loved dearly. I mean, extremely, the most important things was his wife and his 3 daughters, with one exception, the children of Putnam Valley. He was the principal over at the elementary school when we were sitting with over 1,000 kids in that building. To show you his commitment to kids, he gave up for 2 years. He gave up his office just so we could turn it back into a classroom. He walked the halls. He was bothering the secretaries just for a place to sit every once in a while. When he finally retired, which is right after we opened up the building here, I had actually asked him to stay the extra year, which he did. His wife tells me he was very glad to do it, but I always feel a little hurt that I took away a year from with his wife and kids. John, in his retirement, was diagnosed with ALS, Lou Gehrig's disease. We, as a community, turned around and we rented out Westchester Broadway Theater, ran a show for him, and raised a lot of money at the time, which we wanted to help defray his medical expenses. John would have nothing, said no, nothing like that at all. He was going to take care of that. He wanted in turn this to be turned into something for a scholarship fund. So that's why we're here today. I must tell you, the scholarship goes to students that are interested in the field of education. I read through a number, thanks to our guidance department here, I read through a number of very quality resumes for this position here. And it was really, I got to say, it was a very hard decision. I finally got it down to 3, and what really secured it for me is the person that's going to win this award tonight. I've followed them since when they first walked in here as a little 9th grader, and I've watched what the grown-up they've become. They're not kids anymore; these are grown-ups now. And I can't tell you that every day I see him challenge himself to be better in everything he does, whether it's sports, whether it's academics, or just in friendships with others. So I'm very proud to give this award to Connor Van Riper. I just want to take another second. Jim Witt already left, but this scholarship is a $4,000 scholarship. It's $1,000 a year for 4 years. Jim Witt and Nancy Witt are major contributors to that every year, in addition to all the other scholarships they fund for all the schools in the area. If you ever get a chance to say thank you to Jim, please do so. Jim and Nancy, they've been big supporters and proponents for this school district for in my 30 years. And I can't say enough good things about them. I'm just sorry that they already had to leave. But again, thank you, and Connor, congratulations.
Dr. Wills would like to give a special presentation. As you may know, Mr. Bellino is retiring this year, and so she has a special pronouncement.
I'm taking this opportunity, after all, it is Senior Awards night, to sorry, I couldn't resist it. I can't tell you how much Pat Bellino has meant to me as the superintendent here in the last 5 years. When I came, Pat was working on the turf on the field. The school you're attending, the pack you're sitting in, all of this was part of a vision that Pat had for Putnam Valley. He has been devoted to the improvement of these schools since 1986, I believe. He was on the school board, and in the last 5 years, he has been working here to ensure that our schools become even more beautiful, a place for all of our students to feel welcome, and for all of us to feel a comfort and a sense of caring beyond just the school, the spirit, the welcoming that Pat brings to the school district, and his constant efforts, bringing this SRO's office overnight into the vestibule when we heard that that was the best way to have a safe school, helping plant the tree for a Journey student to celebrate and to memorialize the fallen. This is the kind of thing that Pat is aware of. And with that, I felt this was a wonderful opportunity for me to present this award, which, by the way, will hang near the kiosk where Pat stands every day to watch students leave the school. And it says, in recognition of your retirement, June 2018, with grateful appreciation for unwavering dedication to the continuous improvement of the Putnam Valley schools. For Pat Bellino from the board, for myself, thank you.
Now, please welcome to the stage Kristine Ii, who will be presenting the Cornell University Master Gardener Scholarship.
Cornell Cooperative Extension is an arm of Cornell University, bringing university research to the people of Putnam County. Through its professional horticulture staff and master gardener volunteers, it provides education, workshops, and horticultural advice to individuals, schools, organizations, and the green industry businesses. The Master Gardeners of Cornell Cooperative Extension of Putnam County are delighted to award a scholarship to Haley Lewis in recognition of her outstanding academic work and future plans for a career in environmental sustainability science. In addition, I'd like to thank her for her donations from the garden that was started to the Putnam Food Pantry, Putnam Valley Food Pantry.
So I asked Haley to stay here because the next award, which Sean Sullivan could not be here to present, is Haley is the first Putnam Valley student to receive the Marty Mcguire Audubon Society Scholarship. And I actually talked to the person on the phone, and they were beyond impressed with her resume of accomplishments. And it's awarded to students interested in biology, botany, ethology, or similar environmental fields. Congratulations. Haley Bagnato will now join us to present the Caitlyn's Fight Scholarship in memory of her daughter, Caitlyn Bagnato. Sister, sorry. It's not my script.
Good evening. We join you tonight in honor and celebration of the hard work and dedication shown by the Putnam Valley senior class of 2018. We are also here to honor this year's recipient of the Caitlyn's Fight Scholarship. The Caitlyn's Fight Scholarship was created in memory of my sister, Caitlyn Bagnato. The scholarship is awarded to a student who, in the likeness of Caitlyn, has a deep love for school, a passion for learning, and determination for self-advancement. This year's recipient hits all those points as many of the Putnam Valley students do. But we have an additional quality we look in our applicants. As many of you know, FIGHT is an acronym for Family Inspires Great Hope Together. To us, family is not restricted to those who are blood relations. Family includes the people who have become a part of our lives in other ways. Family is a fellowship of people with inspiring great hope who, when joined together to fight a common enemy or accomplish a goal. With that definition of family in mind, we award this scholarship to someone who overcomes adversity in their life and still manages to continue well inspiring others. This year's recipient truly fits with our definition of fight. It is with great pleasure I present this year's Caitlyn's Fight Scholarship to Jong Park.
I would like to welcome to the podium Mrs. Mary Cortese and PVHS alumni Georgia Sumner and Rebecca Bierhoff. They will be presenting the Kelly Cortese Scholarship to honor the memory of Kelly Cortese.
Good evening. My name is Mary Jo Daly. I have two students from years ago that went to Putnam Valley, and I'm very pleased to be here tonight. I'm speaking on behalf of Mary Cortese, Kelley's mom, and two of Kelley's very dear friends, Georgia Sumner and Rebecca Bierhoff. The Kelley Cortese Foundation was started when we lost our dear Kelley. It's been almost 10 years now. And this award is given each year, and there is a committee of some of Kelley's dear friends who read through some of the applications, and there was about 13 applications that went through this year, and they were all very, very impressive, and it's always very hard for the committee to choose a person, but they have chosen somebody this evening, and I would just like to read that this is in recognition of an outstanding Putnam Valley High School senior who has achieved solid academics and has exhibited courage, integrity, and compassion. I just came from a district where I teach kindergarten, and it's very important that from the time that children come into school, we teach these values of courage, integrity, and compassion. And it's very important for you as seniors to sit here today and know that your duty is to go on and continue these very important values, because in the society that we live in today, it is very important to learn and follow through all the things that you learn in kindergarten, which is to be kind and share and treat each other with respect. And so tonight, the Kelley Cortese Touch a Child Foundation Award, which is signed by Mary Cortese, Kelley's mom, and her brother Kyle, is awarded to Olivia Schmidt. And I would like to mention that that award is $1,000. So, Olivia, congratulations.
Our next awards will be presented by Dawn Cassone and Karen Cobb, who are the advisors to our Make a Difference Club, which is a very active service club in our school.
Good evening. My name is Mrs. Cassone, and this is my co-advisor, Mrs. Cobb. Thank you, guys. This is our first year taking over the Make a Difference Club. However, we are not new to this club. We've been involved with helping make a difference for over 16 years now. Our first recipient. This is a young man that we have watched changed and matured over the last 4 years while in this club. This year, he has really stepped up his leadership. He has helped Mrs. Cobb and I tremendously with settling into our new roles as advisors. We had one event that really impressed us. We held a potluck dinner to raise funds for Puerto Rico. The entire community came out to support us. The lines were literally out the door of the cafeterias and down the main hallway. This young man saw the lines and took it upon himself to go out and serve hors d'oeuvres. Walked up and down the line until they were comfortable and then reached the food table. He is thoughtful, caring, and just an all-around loving person. He also gives his time every Saturday morning to the food bank to help the community. He has absolutely made a difference. Will Joseph Delabante please come up? Our second recipient is a young lady we have personally gotten to know over this past year. Ms. Cobb and I have picked her because she has been a constant for us through this year. She has stepped up to the plate without hesitation whenever we needed her help. She was a staple for us throughout our fundraisers through the year, and we've had many. She's reliable, caring, and just a genuine person. This young lady will succeed in life. Will Miss Chelsea Voigt please come up? Thank you. Thank you.
The Putnam County Retired Teachers Scholarship is awarded to successful students at the BOCES Center in Yorktown. Both of this year's recipients were students in the sports medicine, both with Dr. William Brightman. The first recipient is described by her teacher as a top student in class, 100% focused, strong in character, and willing to help others. She has volunteered many hours at the Putnam Northern Westchester Hospital. This award goes to Maria Tamayas.
Congratulations.
The second recipient has been named our Tech Center Ambassador. She is described by Dr. Brightman as a solid student who works hard to meet her goals. She has a positive attitude and consistent approach to her successes. She is another top student in this class. This award goes to Kelsey Murphy. Please welcome Mrs. Doreen Cohen to the podium to present the Putnam Valley Booster Club Awards.
I'm the tall Cohen. Short, tall jokes tonight. Congratulations to all the seniors and their parents. What a special night for all of you. I'm here to present 4 scholarships on behalf of the Booster Club, but I first want to just speak to all the senior athletes here. It's been so much fun watching you over the years playing on the sports fields. And it was a very exciting year here for Putnam Valley. The class of 2018 were part of teams that earned all league, all section, and even made it to states. So therefore, the Booster Club decided to donate legacy bricks in honor of these teams. So your athletic contributions will always be a part of the foundation at Putnam Valley High School. So when you come back to visit, go by the turf and look for your team brick. It will be there. And we'll always remember what you did for our Putnam Valley sports here. Now for the Booster Club Scholarship. To be considered for this scholarship, athletes must be a member of the Booster Club, maintain an 85% grade point average, participate in sports during their junior and senior year, and complete an essay describing lessons they learned through playing sports. After reading through the recipients' essays, we learned their teams were their second family, their coaches or teammates taught them valuable life lessons, and they shared their love for the sport with their teammates or younger children in our community. Their stories truly captured how their athletic experiences here at Putnam Valley High School impacted their lives. While we miss seeing these amazing student athletes next year, we know that they have a bright future and will continue to share the lessons they learned at Putnam Valley High School with their new teammates, coaches, and friends. So without further ado, please help me congratulate Julian Hansen, Meredith Conlon, Justin Gonzalez, and Connor Van Riper. Congratulations. Wait. My checks, my scholarships aren't aligned with my things here. Sorry. This is Justin. Congratulations. Julian. And Connor, congratulations. Oh, wait, here. Thank you.
Next, I'd like to present Mr. Michael Mikulski, who will present the Don Grasser Memorial Scholarship for Community Service.
Good evening. The Putnam Valley Volunteer Ambulance Corps is pleased to annually sponsor 2 scholarships for students who are looking to pursue a career in healthcare. We do this in memory of one of our life members and past captains, Mr. Donald Grasser, who was taken from us. Don was a teacher, he was a mentor, he was a leader in our organization, and to this day he's the top responder with thousands of calls to so many people in the town of Putnam Valley. So we are very proud to award these scholarships to Jennifer Hernandez and Joey McQuignan.
Next, we have the New York Blood Center Scholarship, and it's awarded to a student who exemplifies community service and volunteerism in the organization of a high school blood drive. With fewer than 2% of the New York community giving blood, coordinating a blood drive is truly challenging. New York Blood Center supplies 448,000 life-saving blood products to patients in our area hospitals, and we rely on outstanding individuals like Olivia Schmidt in our mission of saving lives. Congratulations, Olivia. Our next award is in memory of longtime Putnam Valley Parks and Recreation employee, Mrs. Jean DeMarco. Mr. Frank DeMarco, Director of the Putnam Valley Parks and Recreation, could not be here this evening, but would like me to read the following. It is obviously a great honor for me to present this award in the name of my mother. I believe it truly represents a philosophy and quality that is not found in many people. When you add the community service aspect to this award, it tells us that we are not done when the sport is over, or the job is done, so to speak, but that we are going to give more than we need to. It says that we are going to give our time, physical ability to our knowledge for the betterment of other people. Trust me, these are great qualities to have. Not only will it reflect in the way you do things in school, it will reflect in your future endeavors as well. For 2018, we proudly present the Jean DeMarco Award for Service and Excellence to 2 PVHS students, Alexandra Santora and Abigail Alvarez. Next, we have the Harry G. Sillick Award. Mr. Harry Sillick was a former longtime supervisor of Putnam Valley, and this award is presented to a student with great promise in the area of social studies and who understands the value and worth of things historical. presented to Adam Rukai. We have the Daniel Selden Award. Dr. Daniel Selden was a dentist and former Board of Education member. This award is presented in his memory to a student for good character and community involvement. This year, the award is presented to Emma Rippon. The Jack Dinerstein Memorial Science Award. Jack Dinerstein was a former student of Putnam Valley who had a tremendous love for science. He died at a very young age after graduation from college and pursuing a career in rocket technology with NASA. This award is presented to a student who has demonstrated a commitment and a love of science, and this year the award is presented to Michael Gaitan. Next, we have our VFW Post 746 and the Jewish War Veterans Heritage Awards. And these awards are presented to community-minded, patriotic students who are an asset to their school. This year, the VFW Post 746 Patriotic Service Award goes to Jessica DeNike and Tim Sines. Our Jewish War Veterans American Heritage Award is presented to Taylor Simpson.
The Putnam County Youth Award, every year the Putnam County Youth Board and Youth Bureau recognize youth volunteers for their exemplary community service efforts that benefit Putnam County residents. This year, one of the award recipients is our very own Danielle Capodici, who has accumulated over 900 hours of community service hours. We are very proud of Danielle's accomplishments. Danielle could not be here this evening, but her brother Peter Cancroy is here to accept the award on Danielle's behalf.
The next award is the Victor Ritter Award. This is a scholarship of the guidance community and honors Victor L. Ritter, a founding member of the Westchester Putnam College Conferences and the publisher of the School Guide publication. This year's winner is Amanda Rodriguez. And Amanda's not able to attend this evening, but we will make sure she gets her award.
The Winograd Sienna Scholarship was created by a local Putnam Valley family in recognition of the entire PV educational community. The Sienna Scholarship goes to a senior who demonstrates scholarship, community involvement, and an intention to attend Sienna College in the fall. This year's scholarship award is presented to Sabrina Guillerme.
Before we move on to our academic awards, I just hope that the soon-to-be graduates recognize how much our community cares about you, and our benefactors were very generous tonight, and I think you can hear from the presentations how meaningful all these awards are and what it means to these presenters and how much they honor you by giving you these awards. So if we could take a moment and thank our benefactors, they've been very generous. Now, if you could please welcome our assistant principal, Mr. O'Connor, who will present academic awards tonight.
Okay, good evening. I'd just like to begin by seconding what Ms. Cherry said earlier tonight, that this senior class is indeed a really special group. They served as fine role models all year for us, and we are going to miss them next year. So I will be, yes. So the next group of awards we're presenting to recognize high academic achievement in each of our departments. We are going to begin actually with Dr. Macera presenting the first few awards for band and chorus.
The department award for band goes to Joseph Abate. Joe. The chorus award is presented to Elena Carabinos. The Music Theory Award is presented to Chloe Berger.
Okay, on behalf of Ms. Thornton, I'm going to present some for LOTE, Languages Other Than English, for the Academic Award in French, Gentina Morina. For Spanish, Kelley Simon. And also for Spanish, Eva Espinera. Since Ava's up here, I will also give her her next award because she was also awarded an Academic Achievement Award in math. Okay. In the subject of art, Caitlyn Vasquez. Okay, not here tonight. Also in art, Sabrina Gierman. And the last award for art, Jonila Marina. Since Jonila is up here, I'd like to tell her that she was also awarded an Academic Achievement Award in English. Also for English, Olivia Schmidt. For physical education, Trevor Earl. And also for physical education, Michael Nolan. For science, our first recipient is Joseph Abate. And also for science, Aaron Peterson. Oh, there she is. Okay, for social studies, we have 4 recipients. The first goes to Meredith Conlon. Also for social studies, Olivia Schmidt. The third recipient for social studies, Chris Kinley. And finally, the last recipient in the field of social studies, Mike Munson. Okay, so this next award is being presented on behalf of Mr. Fiore, our STEM teacher. He says, this next award goes to a student who embodies a tenacious perseverance, who does not know nor care about the fear of failure. He does not fear failure because he knows that he will succeed in his work and create the necessary solutions to his temporary problems. He never succumbed to being too big to lend a hand to those who needed help. He is the spirit of a movement that truly defines the maker movement. Mr. Fiore is proud to present this award the STEM Award for Excellence in Engineering to Joseph Abate. Okay, I would now like to introduce up to the stage the treasurer of the PTSA, Mrs. Jeanette Ryan, who will be presenting the next group of awards for the Putnam Valley PTSA.
Good evening. As treasurer of the Putnam Valley High School Parent Teacher Student Association, and on behalf of the PTSA Executive Committee, I would like to personally congratulate each one of you. This is a very special evening, and you should all be very proud of your accomplishments. We wish you all continued success in your future endeavors. It is with great honor to present this year's PTSA Awards as chosen by the Guidance Department, based upon the applications they received from this year's senior class PTSA members. The PTSA Awards are presented to 5 student PTSA members who demonstrate extraordinary effort and commitment to achieve academic and personal success in all areas of academics, community service, school spirit, and a high degree of dedication to our school and surrounding communities as good citizens throughout their high school years at Putnam Valley. The first 4 recipients of a PTSA Senior Achievement Award are Madeline Barty, Meredith Conlin, Erin Pedersen, and Gregory Yovain. The 5th award is presented to a student PTSA member who has also achieved an overall highest academic average in all areas of study. This year's PTSA Academic Excellence Award is presented to Morgan Winograd.
Now, please welcome to the podium Mr. Brian Burrow, our athletic director, who will present the athletic awards.
Thank you very much. Congratulations to the class of 2018. This class is pretty special to me as well. I watched you in this position from freshman all the way through your senior year, and the accomplishments are incredible. You should be very proud. Each year, the athletic department reaches out to all of our varsity coaches, and we ask them for nominations for the top male and female scholar athlete, as well as the top male and female athlete. And we take all those nominations in, list them out, send them back out for voting. And we compile the votes, and the first 2 awards we will be giving are for male senior athlete and female senior athlete. And the criteria are character, commitment, leadership, dedication, athletic accomplishments, and athletic awards. Our first recipient for Outstanding Female Senior Athlete is Morgan Winograd. Morgan has 4 years varsity soccer, 3 years All-League, 4 years Scholar Athlete, varsity basketball, 3 years, 2 years All-League, 2 years Scholar Athlete, and varsity lacrosse Scholar Athlete. For Outstanding Male Senior Athlete, we have Kyle Sams. Kyle has been a varsity wrestler for 4 years, 2 years All-League, 2 years All-Section, 2 years All-State, and 3-time section champion with 138 wins. Our next 2 awards are for male and female senior scholar athlete. The criteria is GPA, academic achievements, academic courses, and working beyond ability. And we have Outstanding Female Scholar Athlete Emma Rippon with a 96.61 GPA. 3 years on varsity soccer, 2 years all-league, 3-year scholar athlete. Varsity lacrosse, 4 years, 2 years all-league, 3-year scholar athlete, and 2 years all-section. For outstanding male scholar athlete, we have Joseph Abate with a 100.18 average. 4 years cross country, 2 years all league, 1 year all league honorable mention, and 4 year scholar athlete, obviously. Track and field, 4 years, and 3 year scholar athlete. Thank you very much. Congratulations, everyone.
Okay, next are the Putnam Valley Soccer Club Awards. The Putnam Valley Girls Soccer Club would like to recognize a group of girls who have consistently demonstrated a dedication to leadership and excellence both on and off the field. As a member of the PV Girls Soccer Club for some 5 years, these girls helped create the foundation for PVHS Girls Soccer record-setting season this past year. We would like to recognize the following members: Jessica Denike, Madeline Deegan, Julian Hansen, Catherine Maza, Kelsey Murphy, Erin Peterson, Ali Santora, Elizabeth Selka, Angeli Tomias, Maria Tomias, and Morgan Winogradoff. You want to wait for a photo op here? Okay, congratulations, girl. All right, at this time, I'd like to welcome Stephen Carroll to the podium to present the Putnam Valley Touchdown Club Awards.
Good evening, everybody. Unfortunately, Agarukai, the president of the club, could not be here tonight due to health reasons. Please keep her in your thoughts and prayers. Every year, the club tasks the varsity coaching staff with choosing 2 players who represent the team with characteristics such as commitment, pride, leadership, and perseverance. These gentlemen possess all of these characteristics, and each will serve them well in the future. The club would also like to thank everyone here tonight, as well as other families that make up our town. Without your attendance at games, your donations, and your patronage at our concession stands, these awards would not be possible. I kindly remind the boys that these awards are truly a town of Putnam Valley effort, and we all wish you luck in the future. Congratulations, Adam Rukai and Michael Gaetan.
Okay, next are the Msg Varsity Awards. The Msg Varsity Award is presented to student or students who have been active participants or plan to enter the field of TV, video, film production, or related fields. First, I'd like to present to Chloe Berger. Jacob Cooperman. Isabel Morrow. Angelo Milano. Aaron Peterson. Teresa Pellegrino. And Corinne Zastenchik. Next are the Art Club Awards. These awards are given for dedicated service and participation in the after-school art club. First up, Paige Lee. Sophia Marcano. Gentina Marina. Jonilla Marina. And Corinne Zastenchik. Okay, at this time I'd like to welcome Ms. Joanne Papard to the stage to present the Putnam Valley Music Association Awards.
I'm definitely shorter than Mr. O'Connor. Good evening. I'm Joanne Papard. I also have with me Kay Bianco, and behind me, Dr. Messera, sorry. We represent the Putnam Valley Music Association, and we're here tonight because, well, the PVMA is here solely just to support the teachers and the students of our music program in the district. And we're very lucky to be able to present 2 scholarships for our seniors. The PVMA scholarships are awarded to 2 students who show dedication, commitment, and overall leadership in the content area of music. These students are the kind of individuals who show great enthusiasm and a willingness to perform whatever task is needed to be done. They're never afraid to get more involved, they take risks, and they work for the good of everyone, of the whole. Tonight, I am pleased to be giving 2 scholarships, one for band and one for chorus. I'm going to be doing the band, and Mrs. Bianco is going to be doing the chorus. So, this year's recipient for the PVMA Band Scholarship is a young man who came to the high school with a mission. He was going to expand his horizons and make the most of his high school experience. This quiet, dedicated student excelled as a flutist, taking on several difficult solo pieces. He tried out and received a part in the spring musical, where we had the pleasure of hearing him sing. I'm sure he will keep on playing, singing, and amazing the world with his talents. Mr. Josh Velasco.
Okay, this year's recipient for the PVMA Choral Scholarship is a student who has been a steadfast contributor to the soprano section. Her love of music and singing is apparent. A steady presence, always prepared and ready to work. Singing is a passion for her. Besides being part of the mixed chorus, she is also a member of our high school a cappella group, Temperamental. A young woman with a big heart and so much to contribute to this world. This award goes to Miss Emily Casey.
Okay, at this time I'd like to call up Mrs. Susie Cummings, who will now present 2 stage crew awards. Ms. Cummings?
Hi guys, how you doing? You look great. It's good to see you guys. Okay. I am the stage crew advisor for the high school, and this award for stage crew is presented to graduating seniors who demonstrate overall excellence in stage crew achievement when attending any event in the PAC, from a TheaterWorks production to concerts to outside groups to who rent the PAC. You see and hear the people on stage, but what you don't see are the stage crew students who are backstage in the control booth, in the catwalks. The stage crew students make it possible for every production or event to take place. Without them, the show really can't go on. This award should really be called the Behind the Scenes Award because it's awarded to people who are never seen on stage. This year, I would like to honor 2 highly skilled individuals who have been creating theater magic in many capacities over the course of their 4 years in high school. They've been involved in practically every single event that has been held here in the PAC and have worked hundreds of hours in every capacity of stage crew. Their commitment, dedication, leadership, and passion have been an asset to the Stage Crew Club as well as the entire high school community. And I know I speak for all the crew members when I say they will be missed, but most especially by me. It is my honor to present this year's Stage Crew Awards to Miss Erin Peterson, and Mr. Jasper Katzman.
Okay, I'd like to welcome back up to the podium Dr. Jerry Macera to present more music and choral awards.
Hello. I'll be presenting today on behalf of Mr. Ryan O'Dell, who couldn't be here this evening. He is at home taking care of his wife, Katie, and I'm happy to report that Katie is back home and is doing quite well and is on the road to recovery. That being said, Ryan is not here, and I never will pass up an opportunity to rib on him if he's not here. So I want to let you know there's a little bit of a behind-the-scenes story that happened regarding what I need to say about these awards I'm about to present. The two of us typically will be here at this evening, and we have the text for the awards that we're presenting, for our awards and each other's awards, but I didn't have his. And so I texted Mr. O'Dell. Mr. O'Dell said, after I said, "Did you have the text document with with the band award explanations. Oh crap, I do, but they are, am I too late? You can make it up, LOL. I was going to make it up. I don't know he would have liked what I would have said, but he then did send me the actual text. So that's the behind-the-scenes story behind this. The first award I'm presenting is the John Philip Sousa Award, named after America's famous composer and bandmaster, first introduced in 1955 to honor outstanding dedication and superior musicianship in a high school band. It has since become the pinnacle of achievement for high school instrumentalists, and to preserve its prestige and honor, it's given to one outstanding student each year. You may be wondering who it is. Yeah. I was too. The John Philip Sousa a Band Award goes to Paige Lee. The next award is the Louis Armstrong Band Award. Louis Armstrong was the epitome of jazz as a trumpeter, singer, and band leader. His imaginative, simple style led the way for others and changed the course of jazz and, as a result, American history. The Louis Armstrong Jazz Award was introduced in 1974 and recognizes the highest achievement in jazz performance in a given school. I'm happy to present the Louis Armstrong Band Award to Jasper Katzman. The Julian Cintron Memorial Band Award, a little bit about it. Julian Cintron was a percussionist at Putnam Valley Middle School in the 1980s, who was a gifted musician and talented young man. He was tragically taken from his family and the Putnam Valley community in a motorcycle accident. Julian was a hardworking and dedicated young person who, in addition to many others interested and excelled in music. I'm proud to present the Julian Cintron Memorial Award to Rebecca Mosney. Before I move on to the Choral Awards, I just want to do a very non-scientific survey. Out of curiosity, through those of you here, the students here, the 4 years you've been here at PVHS, how many of you were either in band or chorus at some point in those 4 years? It's an interesting just a non-scientific statistic just to look at in terms of there's correlations between achievement, academic achievement, and success in the performing arts. So way to go. Nice job. The National High School Choral Award is the highest honor for high school choral performers. It recognizes the dedication and musical achievement of the top high school choral students. I am proud to offer this award to Chloe Berger. The Director's Award for Chorus recognizes the talent and enthusiasm of outstanding choral members. As the director of the choral program at Putnam Valley High School, I am proud to offer this award to Walter Waycaser. Now, the TheaterWorks Awards. Putnam Valley High School TheaterWorks Award is presented to a male and female seniors who have been in the cast of previous fall drama and/or spring musical productions, who have demonstrated exceptional skills, upheld professional performance standards, and served as exemplary participants in the theater arts. As artistic director of the TheaterWorks program here at PVHS, I am proud to offer this award to Josh Velasco and Chloe Berger.
So first, you guys probably know I'm a little hindered up here because I'm sitting up here. I can't put anything on Instagram for you. I can't tweet out. So we're going to stop momentarily. Thank God for, where's Coach Elsasser? He's back there tweeting out. Where is he? He was tweeting out, but let's do a group shot. Everybody, big cheesy smile, and we'll post this. Number one class. Good job, guys. So your class is so special and so meaningful to the teachers and the staff in this building that we came up with some new awards to present students in this class. And I'd like to start, we have the new PVHS Shining Star Award, and it is for a student who is an outstanding role model for others. And this year, the Shining Star is Olivia Schmidt. And even though it's named after our Make a Difference Club, it's not related, but we have the PVHS Make a Difference Award for a student who has made a significant positive contribution to our school. And this year, it's presented to Haley Lewis. And if I didn't mention, all these awards were voted on in consensus by the faculty. We have the PVHS Peak Performer Award, and is for a student who demonstrates excellence in the classroom, extracurricular activities, and athletics. And this year, our award is presented to Morgan Winograd. We have the PVHS Excellence Award, and is for a student who has demonstrated outstanding overall academic excellence. This year is presented to Joseph Abate. We have the PVHS Good School Citizen Award, and this is for a student who regularly strives to do their best in each class, regardless of circumstances, is reliable and dependable. This year is presented to Gregory Yovain. So our next two awards, we wanted to honor some special people and recognize their contributions to our school. So this year we have a special PVHS Pride Award, and it's in honor of Mr. Bellino, who genuinely has shown great love for this high school and for its students. And so this award is going to someone who demonstrates a genuine love of Putnam Valley High School. And I think he's going to hate to leave. It's Nick Ferraro. The next award is given in honor of Mrs. Hirsch, who we also know is retiring this year and who gives constantly to her school community, is at every athletic event, helps with the mascot, helps in the classroom. She goes above and beyond. So this award is the Caring Heart Award and is for a student who enthusiastically goes above and beyond to help others in all areas. And this year it's presented to Erin Pedersen. We would now like to recognize our valedictorian and our salutatorian with special medals that they will wear at graduation. So if we could have our salutatorian, Joseph Abate, and our valedictorian, Paige Lee, please come up. I didn't know if anybody wanted a picture. And just a special note on our salutatorian, Joe. This is the first time since I've been at Putnam Valley that we've had a male in the top 2 categories, and I think in like 5 years it's the first time they've had a male as either the valedictorian or salutatorian. So I know this has been a long presentation tonight. We're proud of all of you, but I think we should have a big round of applause for all the parents here. Your parents have stood behind you since kindergarten. They're so proud of you tonight, so let's give it up for the parents, right? We have many refreshments out front, so please take a moment to enjoy some of the refreshments that everyone's put together, and thank you for coming tonight.